Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is episode 7. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the story so far. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm very, very excited for this next mission. I remember at the end of episode 6, I was looking forward to the next mission, so hopefully this next mission is even as awesome and is as exciting as I think it is, but hopefully you guys go to enjoy it, and I will see you guys all in the game. Alright, well, welcome back. So there was actually an update to Assassin's Creed Valhalla today, and I'm not really sure exactly what it fixed, but hopefully it fixed some of the stability issues where you would be talking.
What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
No, I don't want to fight any of these guys.
Are you one of Harald's men?
I am. The king wishes to make a survey of the land he now rules. Nothing more.
Let me ask, are you one of the conquered? Did Harald take your lands as well?
No. My family has lived under his banner since the days of his father, Halfdan the Black.
Well, welcome to Fornburg, warrior.
Why can you attack these guys? That just seems kind of weird to me that you can attack these guys, but why? I mean, aren't they on your side? I guess we'll find out later. But yeah, so I hope that it kind of fixed some of the stability problems, because the game, as you played it, as you guys saw in episode 4 and 5, it would like lag out and your guy wouldn't speak, but then the quotes would mend together, which was kind of weird. And also in the ending cutscene of last episode, it was also like 30 frames per second. So hopefully they fixed that as well. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue on here with the game. We need to go ahead and find Sigurd. So I guess he's in. Yeah, so he's just in the longhouse, okay. Looks like he's in here anyway. Let's go ahead and knock on the door.
It's Eivor. Open the door. Come in, but keep your voice down. You will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back. The wars will never end.
Or they will push us into the Christian ways.
Quiet all. 2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward. To newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
You take the resources to England.
If we go, we will need all the help we can get. I say we take Kjotve's spoils for our own.
I abhor such theft. But if this is what it takes to sway you to my cause, I accept.
Styrbjörn will prosper by the generosity of his new king. Kjotve's goods belong to us.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops. How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
Okay. So that's interesting. Hopefully that wasn't a bad decision to make. I don't know if your decisions have an impact on the ending or anything like that, but it could have an impact, but I don't think it will. So I can already tell that that cutscene wasn't really glitchy of any kind. So that's good, definitely good news. So maybe that's why those guys are potentially hostile, because we can actually take them out if we want to. But I think that's because we are going to betray them and go on our own journey, which is kind of interesting. So anyways, time to go ahead and talk to Sigurd at the docks once again and continue on with the story. It's been getting very, very interesting so far.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there's a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
It's time to go.
I'm ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look!
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise. There's nothing for me here. I must go make my name in the world.
And you have plundered Fornburg's resources, I see. You leave nothing behind but your honor.
You left me no choice. I entered the Alving a prince. I left the son of a Jarl.
There are always choices, Sigurd. I will not stand between you and yours, but I do not accept it. 17 winters ago, I opened my door to you, Eivor. And now, your only thanks is to rob me? I should have left you to the wolves.
Sad old elk. Do not carry his words with you to England. He brought this day upon himself.
I know.
So I guess it just had an impact on how the guy felt about us, but probably won't see him again anyway, so I don't think it really matters too much. No, get off.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backroutes. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail to land. Dagi, sing a song to lift our hoof.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, A new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raymond Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Wow. A 6-episode intro. Nice. To England. Alright, so I don't know who this character is, but alright. Well, I guess we're in a loading screen, so I will see you guys in a bit.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
"Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor."
Thanks, Sean. How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Who is this character, I wonder? Not the person we're playing as, but the person who's dead here.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
This is Eivor's grave. Interesting. Okay. I guess we're just supposed to kind of explore this area here. And see what we can find. Really interesting. So, I mean, obviously we're an archaeologist of some kind. I'm not quite sure where we're supposed to go here, but I guess we can figure it out. So there's nothing over.
Another satellite. Damn.
What the heck?
Probably bought this in a coffee shop somewhere in Concord.
Are we supposed to go over there? Do I have a map? Do I have anything? No, I guess I don't. Okay, well, let's head back over to the road, and then I guess we'll follow that over to where we're supposed to go. Okay. Now this is supposed to be a full walkthrough, so I'm going to do my best to show you guys how to do everything in the game. Just in case, well, not everything, but like...
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting.
As far as the main story goes, I want to try and show you guys as much
Layla,
as I possibly
can't run
can.
away from this.
Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. Yeah, so when it comes to the main story and stuff, I'm going to do my best to not do any editing. Just so that you guys, if you get confused, you can see exactly what I do. So, I'm just not exactly sure what we're supposed to be doing. Maybe we're supposed to go back inside? No, we can't go back inside. You're just supposed to look around for evidence and stuff?
I should do this more often. Relaxing.
Okay, enough of that. Can't go that way. So this is where we started. So let's head back over this way. Follow the wires, see if that takes us to where we want to go.
Some quality stuff here.
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Okay. I guess there's a few more stuff around here we can take a look at.
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that.
Let's see.
You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Let's talk. I guess we can talk to these
Hello,
guys.
Layla.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect, so the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in 8 years, then you wear that thing until we say otherwise. William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah? Just until we figure this out.
You're right. I know you're right.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I have a feeling that we can come back here. But I guess we'll go ahead and spend the rest of the episode just taking a look at stuff here.
It had better be worth it. Let's have a look.
Okay, mailbox. Alright, let you guys read that if you want to. Oh my gosh, did they actually bring that into this game? I mean, I guess it's with the times. I guess this game takes place in 2020. Again, I'll let you guys read this if you want to. There you go. We'll go over here. Again, feel free to pause if you would like to. Right, and then last but not least, we have this one. Okay, let's take a look at files now. English, locales of note. Again, feel free to pause if you would like to. There you go. Session report. There we go. Okay, media. Strange message.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Okay, for Layla.
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences, so, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total prat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Okay, Desmond 1.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right, right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. A stagnation sets in, you know? A fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, and Bex and Lucy, that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but we'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Okay, that was a very long one. I apologize. Should we go into Desmond 2? I mean, those were really long. I mean, that was like 3 minutes, but we'll go into Desmond 2.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus was too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye. Or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a loss of faith in himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up, couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday? Just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy. God damn it. Nothing is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Okay, another very long one. Again, I apologize. All right, let's check out a few more things here. This should be very, very quick, and we'll go ahead and end the episode. So we have Isu Messengers 1. Again, feel free to pause if you want to. And there we go. Isu Messengers 2. Again, there we go. Now 3. There we go. Now 4. And then 5. And then 6. Alright, now the Staff of Eden. State of Hermes Trismegistus. Probably butchered that. No way, that's the medical sign. That's weird. Okay. And there we go. And last but not least, we have my stuff. Pictures. So you have all of these pictures here, which are pretty interesting. And then we have, finally, the trash. So we have Oberg Interrogation, File Corrupted, Letter to Victoria Bibu's Pyre. And there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and log out. Now, I think there's a few more things we can look at here. We can look at this.
That's quite nice. Soothing.
And then this over here as well.
Sean has been busy.
Strange message. Again, feel free to pause. And there we go. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the next episode. Actually, we can go ahead and talk to her really briefly. A little bit of a longer episode than usual.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The 2 data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like 2 minds, fighting over 1 brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense.
noisy. Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, you know, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
Alright guys, well that's going to do it for the next episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Not a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla-ing. We're more of a into the past, I guess.
Don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
Or not in the past.
I'll tattoo it on my leg.
Not in the past, but like just not in the world. But anyways, we'll go ahead and head back to the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla here in the next episode. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, a like rating is always appreciated. If you want to check out any of my other previous episodes of this series, I will leave the previous one linked down below in the description, as well as the full playlist, which will be in the description as well, and the previous part, which will be at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys all in another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla very, very soon.